obviously the Dallas Cowboys come out slicing and dicing. Shoddy looks like a genius, and his time management and situational awareness was phenomenal. Now, Javonte Williams, I don't think any of us knew that he was going to be the guy for the Dallas Cowboys this year. I didn't hear his name said one time all offseason. I heard Micah talked about it a little bit. I heard Shoddy talked about it a little bit. Obviously, Dak is going to get a little bit of chatter. That guy's the real deal. The Dallas Cowboys offensive line without Jalen Carter in there, which can't do that. Especially opening night, banner night. Every camera in the world is going to be on Dak Prescott, especially you, Jalen Carter. You are the guy for this Philadelphia Eagles defense and have become that. I think everybody that's ever played football, as somebody's dropping something, AJ, please don't break my shit back there. Please. Please. There's a lot of things in a lot of places. Please don't do that. But Jalen Carter, I don't think you can do that. And hopefully this is a moment, and I think his shirt said first year being rich afterwards. Whenever he gave his interview, that was what he wore. It's like, hey, it's also your first year being the guy. You are the franchise guy for the defensive side of the ball for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this can be quite a learning lesson that, hey, all eyes are going to be on him. Now, later video showed Dak Prescott sneaking up in between his offensive linemen and spitting at the ground and then laughing in Jalen Carter's face. And obviously, once that video surfaces, everybody's like, whoa, hold the phone now. That kind of, he did the Drewski White Hicks spit to Jalen Carter where he spits on the ground right in front of him. I think there's a lot of a difference between spitting on somebody's chest or sternum versus spitting on the ground in front of them. But I do appreciate Sunday Night Football releasing that video like 3 hours later after we all very much judged Jalen in the entire process. The boys are fired up. Jalen needs to know he can't be doing that. And now he's going to become a target to the greatest shit talkers on earth. Everybody that they play against is going to try to go up to Jalen and immediately piss him off and just try to get him out of the game because it was very obvious that he was not on the field. And that was with that running game that Shoddy did right down the middle of that Philadelphia Eagles defense. I don't think anybody expected that as the game plan because this dude was going to be on the field. Instead, he has 0 plays. So that can't happen for the Philadelphia Eagles. With that being said, Saquon's still Saquon. That offensive line still that offensive line. Jalen Hurts looks better than he's ever looked. A.J. Brown didn't even catch a ball until 11:45 p.m. last night, and they were still so damn prolific. I saw Dotson get a big shot instead of Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. So there's still so many things for this Philadelphia Eagles offense to kind of open up, and Jalen Carter being back on the defensive side changes how they look. So congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles getting a huge win. And to the Dallas Cowboys, man. Hey, AJ, you ever meet my friend CD? You ever meet my friend CD?
Who?
CD's nuts, cuz. We saw his drops. CD's drops. It was not good. And obviously, we all have immense amount of respect for CeeDee Lamb, which is why the response is what it is whenever he does some things that are very out of the ordinary for him, especially in game-winning situations. When this ball is dropped over top in a bucket, 24-20, and CeeDee drops, not this one, the next one, I believe, that's about to happen. This one, bang, 2:45 left, 24-20. Dak steps up in pressure, puts it on you like that can't happen. CeeDee knows that can't happen. Dak understands that that's not going to happen going forward. But that's kind of the story of the game, is the fact that there was a couple big-time plays that the Dallas Cowboys could have made and won this game. And if they exit that game, and CD, once again, you're going against your own reputation and expectations. Everybody thinks you're going to catch that. Every wide receiver number 1 around the league, I think, catches that in that moment. Just as we're doing it. So CD has an off night at the end, even though he had a massive first half. I think he will not do what he did. I like the Dallas Cowboys, too. I like the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I like their vibe. I like everything they had last night. And the Philadelphia Eagles get a win on banner night, which is obviously big for the city. I like that Dak is getting in Jalen Carter's space. I like that. Like Jalen Carter, he's a rhino. He actually is maybe the strongest guy in the NFL. Also toughest, everything like that. And Dak is just like, nope, this ain't happening. Gets in his face. I respect that. Now, the spit at the dirt, and Jalen Carter answering it and spitting right on his neck. I mean, it's certainly something. I love Jalen Carter, the football player. I really do. But this was stupid. Thinking nobody would see it, because he thought he was casual. Because he puts his head down and he casually spits that thing right where he's going to feel it. You spit here, not going to feel it as much, my head thing. Right here, he's going to feel that thing. So he, the lug, the hawk.
Oh, yeah.
right to the Adam's apple is where he knows he's not protected. It's like whenever you're fighting in football and you're trying to get a fist somewhere. We need to hit somewhere where the helmet isn't. He was doing the same thing with his spit. Okay, where do I need to go? Bang. I need to hit him right. Yep. He's going to feel it. Yeah. I want that on his skin. But I think he thought nobody was going to see it. It's like, Jalen, everybody's going to see that. And look at the old buddy there, the trainer. Yeah. He's sitting there, what was that? There,
Holy shit.
A little bit of, Dak, are we fighting this guy right here?
How much you gonna get fined, you think? What's that fine look like?
Oh, pretty good.
I saw a lot of people calling for him to be suspended a couple more games.
He actually handled it well. Afterwards, he handled it well. I know the shirt you said he was wearing, but what he said, well, I felt like he said the right thing. This will not happen again. It was on all that stuff. He said, to his credit, I guess he did have 4 quarters and a lightning delay to try to get his thoughts together.
He did his time. He did his time, though.
And he's lucky, too.
Whenever you do something stupid, though, like this was stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to hear you say, I was stupid. Whenever he's walking off and smiling, because I think he's just mind blown that the situation's happening. But you see a lot of people on the internet going, he doesn't even know like that. I don't think that was his reaction. Like, I think his reaction was like, I can't believe this. First night, obviously, and he is the guy on the defense. So, like, I think him smiling turned some people off. And I think anything he would have said at the end of the game, nobody wanted to hear. But Big Dom getting him out of there, and I think I think that's him going like, I can't believe this, as opposed to like
he just said, oh my
God,
not
understanding.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like I think he does know that this was stupid as shit. Like I think he understands that. Them being able to get a win, against a division opponent without him, I mean, has to feel good. And if you're Jalen Carter, you save 4 quarters worth of bumps.
Yep.
He's all of a sudden got a 16-game season now, and it's like this actually hurt the rest of the NFL that Jalen Carter got rested out there. But what a great start, man!